Welcome back to another Outway Haku show. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? So for all y'all new subscribers, viewers, it's been a minute we took off, but we back now. You know what I'm saying? So this is my man Haku. I'm Outway, and that's that. So to start off from the door, I want to jump right in it and talk about Trump. This our new president. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say that he's divisive and he's dividing the country. Some people for him, some people against him. What do you think about?
Yo, did you see my man Steve Harvey way he looked?
Harvey. So look,
right
how do you feel about these appointed leaders of the black community meeting with Trump?
I feel like Trump is doing exactly what white people historically do in a colonial situation, and they go to who they think your quote-unquote tribal leader is and appeal to that nigga there. But the funny shit is, like, Steve Harvey was just fucking talking about him while he was running. Steve Harvey had all the shit to talk. He had all the shit to talk. Yo, hella shit.
And couldn't wait to get up there and call.
Yo, this white man fucked around and called him.
Oh, he said, when the president called,
you come. Bell ringing like Lassie come home type shit.
Yeah, I found that to be very hilarious.
But you know why it's so funny is because Steve Harvey, I feel, he's got a very much of a who's my man that plays Medea?
Oh yeah, Tyler Perry.
He's got a very Tyler Perry-esque following. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So his bread is always, there's so much attributed to his, for way lack of a better term, with his people, street cred of being a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? He can't lose that fucking show host money. He can't lose that radio money. Everything is so, let him say or do the wrong thing and not come when that bell ring. He don't have Oprah money. See, Oprah's a chick. If the bell rings, she be like, who the fuck you ringing at? She ain't got to do shit. He can't do that. He still got to come through the back door, knock, and call before he come and all that. He still got to have his freelance papers and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I just found that shit to be hilarious, bro.
I found that to be hilarious too, because I did see the clip where he was saying that president, he was getting on Trump about grabbing a girl pussy and all that shit.
Yeah, he was talking mad shit.
And then soon as like you said, the bell rung, that nigga got to attention, nigga, man.
And Trump know what he doing. Like Trump, like, I'ma go for him just cause he was talking shit. Word? Yeah, I'ma just castrate you in public. So come here, Toby. He said, yes, master. We sick, boss.
The man been signing a lot of executive orders. The one that's foremost in our minds right now in the media and everything, everybody talking about, was the travel ban for the Muslims. Now it has been repealed and put a halt and stop on, but at the time that it was being implemented, what did you think about it?
Number one, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. On a whole bunch of levels.
Okay, so explain why you didn't care. So
number one, just from a militaristic point of view, not saying just from a militaristic point of view. If this is your military point of view, where you believe you're fighting what you call radical Islam, that's what they believe they're fighting. At least that's what they are trying to get the people to believe the real enemy is, right? That's the story. Okay. So if that's the story, and you find sleeper cells slipping through certain cracks and shit, which you've seen, right? So then I would tighten up my shit too for a time. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you don't find no fault in the travel ban itself.
It's straight like fucking, we fighting wars. It's guerrilla warfare. So it's like methodology got to change. There ain't no niceties here. Sorry, you were a refugee from over there, but we don't know. You could be this, you could be that. We got so much homegrown shit ourselves. Like damn. So while we dealing with the cats here that are homegrown, right? We also got to deal with motherfuckers that are coming in. So I don't see no militaristic problem with that. But the reason I don't care on another level, I found out about it on the bus. I'm coming home from work, right? And this cat said to me on the bus, on the 62, he said, yo, you saw there was protests all day. I'm at work. I'm at the factory all day. I said, nah, but what? He said, some shit Trump did. My co-worker pulled up on an iPhone. Said, this is the first time I heard about the ban, because I'm at work all the time. All the black people on the bus started dying. We were laughing. And all the Spanish cats on the bus were not pleased. They were not pleased, but it's like, we got so much when shit affects us, the whole world don't care. It's like like when we have our Trayvon Martins and we have, you know, our Eric Gardners and shit, like you don't see these same Muslim cats that want us to go jump on their bandwagon, like how dare you ban Muslims? But when they gunning us down, you ain't you ain't jumping off your prayer rug with us.
I didn't see no Muslims in the prayer.
I don't see y'all.
But I agree with you. And like the brother Tariq Nasheed said, you know what I'm saying? Hold your own nuts. You know, when we were getting, like you said, when we getting shot down in the street, when we getting taken advantage of and disenfranchised, we gotta hold our nuts. Nobody don't come out and rescue us. Nobody put on their cape to come save us.
Like you got Muslim cats, or you know, I see this one chick. She was on TV. I don't know her. Some Arab broad, and she's on a bullhorn like they want to keep people like me out of this country, and everybody was like, oh no, my God, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, the Women's March. What do you think about that?
Don't give a fuck. Okay. Like I don't give a fuck about that shit either, because like you got to look at where feminism and womanism divide. You know what I'm saying? Like
what do you mean by that?
You know, like feminism. That's where you know the roots of feminism are your you say what's her name, Susan B. Anthony type of shit. You know, you got your womanism that is in accord with, you know, the empowerment of women, but that does not equate the disempowerment of men.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's more of your Ida B. Wells type of lineage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you know you got all these marches that really have this strong homosexual undertone in all of them and shit. And when it comes to what me and my folks are dealing with, like a lot of that is null and void.
So they gotta hold their own nuts too.
They gotta hold their own.
Now watch this. You know the crazy thing about it? This so-called women's march. Now we know that majority, 50-something% the women who voted for Trump. Like about 54% of white women who voted for Trump.